Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Monday the 7th of November 2022. It's a Sudoku at bedtime game. For me, it's bedtime for me. Of course, it might still be morning where you are. Such is the time zone difference around the world. And I am going to play the Washington Post expert level game, but you should understand, if you haven't been on this channel before or you don't know the Washington Post online Sudoku puzzles, they are random. And that means if you just go to the Washington Post website, which I want you to do, and click on the game, well, you will come up with a different game, I guess, unless randomly you happen to hit on the same game. So in the description, you will find a link to the Washington Post. Please visit that to keep the Sudoku games for free, because they are providing these games, all of the newspapers that I play. The games are, you know, free because somebody puts them up there, aren't they? Then if you want to play the game, there is another link to Sudoku Exchange where the digits are already filled in. So click on both links, please. Visit the Washington Post. I know we're giving Bezos some money. I know that, and I don't like that. But anyway, the Washington Post itself is not a terrible newspaper. There are much worse organs around. So let's get on with this game, shall we? Right, I can see lucky sevens today because I can see two things about 7 already. Shall I tell you what I can see? I can see this 7 blocking these two squares, this 7 blocking this square. So in this column here, 7 goes there. I'm not going to explain the rules of Sudoku. I'm assuming that you know them already. I see 7s blocking down and 7 across here. That has to be a 7 there. By the way, if you have never played the Washington Post expert level game before and you are wondering what kind of game it might be, I have to tell you it's exactly the same as the other newspaper games. Extremely variable in difficulty. Goes from anything from super easy to super hard. Oh. I hear, oh, my cat is okay. My cat is in the house. I thought it was meowing from outside, but it's inside the house. Calling me to go to bed, I suppose, telling me it's bedtime because, you know, my cat is concerned. I guess. But I shall disregard and get on with the game of Sudoku, even if it's getting quite late here. 9 appears in that square, as you can see. One blocks this square, 1 blocks this square, and 1 blocks this square. So in this column, that's the location of digit 1. We have 1 blocking here, 1 blocking here, 1 blocking here, and 1 blocking there. Excuse me. So, oh, excuse me. That's not what I meant to do, was it? I meant to put a 1 in here. That's what I meant to do. Okay, well, I don't know what's in here, but I do know what it's not. It's not 4 or 5, but we need 4 or 5 down here because we need 4 or 5 for this column. So this has got to be an 8, since 4 and 5 are blocking this square. That has to be an 8, and 4 and 5 will be down here. I see 3 empty squares here, and the missing numbers are 1, 3, and 4. So again, we've got 1 and 3 in this block. So this has got to be a 4. We have 4s blocking across these rows and 1 down here for good luck. So that will give us a 4 there. Fours are going to look like this in that central chute. Okay, let's have a quick peek through the digits in series and see if anything gives itself away. Yeah, there we go. 3's across like this and a 3 down there, so let's add the 3. The 4 and 2 block down here, so in fact we have a pair of 4 and 2 just here. So knowing that's 4 and 2, I should investigate this, shouldn't I? So this has to be 5, 6 and 8, I guess. Okay. Don't think that places anything exactly where I need it. Anyway, back to what I was doing before. No, not that. 5s. Here we go. 5 across here and across here, so we can place a 5 there quickly. 5 up there, 5 down there. Okay, so this 6 blocks this square, so this has to be a 6 there then. The missing number here is 3, I think. Okay, so the 3's then block across like this. That puts a 3 into that square, 1 into this square. one missing number here, which is a 7. Okay, we've got 4 and 9 in this row, 4 and 9 in this row, and 4 and 9 here. So that's going to give us a pair of 4 and 9 in these two squares. Knowing that's 4 and 9, what does it mean? It means that 3 is going to be like this. But okay, over here 3s are like this. So that's not perfect, is it, just yet? What else? Again, 4 and 9. So how about the 2s? Well, 2s could appear like in these 3 squares, I guess. The 5s, yuck, that's no good. The 6s, no, oh dear. How about the 8s? Oh, so learning that's 4 and 9 wasn't very productive, was it? Never mind. Let's look elsewhere. Well, I have worked out that 5s appear like this. I don't know if we could get that down to a naked pair or something, but I do know that 5s are there. I'm going to go through the digits one time and then I'm going to look in a different way. We've got 1s up here. Do we have anything else that we can say is similar? 6, no. 5, no. 3, no. Okay, we got the 1s here as well, of course. Okay, what's going on with the 2s? 2s are like this, and like this, and here. 2s are like that. As mentioned, the 5s look like that. 6s, oops. So 6 has to be somewhere there. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't remember any patterns of blue that were repeated there. They may have been there. I didn't spot any. So how to go on? I shall very quickly look and see in some of the blocks which have fewer numbers what I can do. 1s are in those squares. 7s are in those squares. Eights, I can't tell anything about 8s whatsoever, so that's useless then, isn't it? 9s are like this. Up here we have 1s there. We have 6s like that. And we have 3s like that. 6, 3. Well, I think today's been a day of nil point for me, as they say in Eurovision. Eurovision is not something I particularly like, but I know what nil point means in the competition. And I don't think I've got any games at all today. Oh yes, only the beginners game did I manage to do without pencil marks today. It's not been a very successful Sudoku day game for me, I think. I'm just going to have one more look at this 4 and 9 and just see if I can see once again if it means anything up here. The 2s. Ah, It does mean something. Okay, this is 4 and 9 only, right? I said earlier 4 and 9 like this, 4 and 9 across here, and 4 and 9 up there, right? Blah, blah, blah. 4, 9. Now we've got a 2 blocking here, so that means that we need a 2 in one of these 2 squares for this column here. Now down here we've got 2 blocking down here. That puts 2 in these 2 squares only, right? So that means over here we're only looking for 2 in the bottom row. And guess what? We've got an intersecting 2, so we can get a 2 there. Oh, thank goodness for that. A little something. I'm not sure if that means anything successful. But anyway, well, yeah, look, it's going to give me a 4. 4 blocking down there. So 4 there. 4 across here. That's going to put a 4 down there. And now we can get the last number here, which is a 5. Okay. So missing numbers here: 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 8. Looks like we got one of each. Does it mean anything up here? Well, it does put 8 in one of those squares there, right? One of the missing numbers here is 8 here or here, blocking up here. So 8 must be in one of these squares, blocking across, then the 8 blocking up here. That, in fact, gives us an 8 there. One of the missing numbers here is 6, so this can't be a 6. Or actually, we've got a 6 there if you prefer. So that must be the 6, and this will be the 9 to complete the row. Oh, I was about to give up a moment ago. How about that? I was just about to say I got nil point for today for notation free, but it appears I might be able to get this one with a bit of luck. A bit of hard work, I suppose. Missing numbers down here are 2 and 4. We got an intersecting 4 there, so the 4 goes there, the 2 goes there. Now 2 blocking there, 2 gets there. This is an 8. 8s, we have a couple of them along the bottom rows here, so 8 goes there. And this 5 blocks this square, so 5 in there. The last number there is a 6, do believe. Right. Okay, now we've only got one number to complete this row. That missing number is... I don't know. What is it? Is it a 6? Yes, it is. And then to finish the block here, we need a 5, don't we? Right. Let's hope we've done enough there to finish the game. Let me investigate and see what's missing from here. Actually, I don't need to. I'm only going to have one of each, because I've only got the 9 and the 4 up here. 9 and 4 is already there, so no point investigating that. What I should really look up is these squares here. What's missing from here? 2, 3, and 4. That will do. We've got 4 blocking across like that, so that will be our 4. Then the 2 blocking across here, so that's the 2, and that's the 3. 3 blocks this way. 3 goes there. And 6 will finish there. 3s I think is useful. 3 blocking across here, and up, and in there. This 1 blocks this square. We don't have a 1 in this column. Let's put a 1 in there, and let's add 7, I think, to finish that column. And we have 7 blocking here, so 7 goes there. The last number we need there is an 8, I do believe. And missing from here, we are still looking for 5, 6, and 8. 5, 6, 8. One of each. Again, that's no good. So we've got to look over here. Missing numbers are 1. There we go. So we've got a 1 blocking up here and 1 across here. So 1 fits there. The last number to get here, a 6, I think. Then we'll go back that way. 6 across here and across here. That's a 6. 6, excuse me. The last number to fit here is a 5. We also have a 5 blocking across here, so 5 in that square. The last number here is an 8. 8 blocks across here. Here's the 8. Also, thankfully, I've redeemed myself just slightly at the end of the day there by managing a no pencil mark expert level game. As they say expert level, but of course it wasn't that tough. But anyway, the rest of the games today have not been particularly inspiring for me, so hopefully that one's a bit slightly redeemer, because I was about to go to pencil marks and stopped myself just in time. That's it. See you again tomorrow, although I am working for the rest of this week quite a lot, so we'll see how much Sudoku I can fit in. Bye bye.